Welcome back to The Lead. I'm Jake Tapper. Now it's time for our buried lead. Those are stories we think are not getting as much attention as they should. This one is brass behaving badly. Some of these officers have their hands really close to the nuclear buttons. You'd hope their conduct would be as polished as their shoes, but lately that's hardly been the case. It was on its face disturbing, even shocking news. 2 military officials in charge of the nation's nuclear arsenal sacked within days of each other. Major General Michael Carey, the 2-star general responsible for the Air Force's land-based nuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles, fired after misbehavior on a business trip involving alcohol, a source tells CNN. And in a separate case, Vice Admiral Tim Giardina was formally relieved from his duties as the second in command of U.S. nuclear forces, amid allegations involving counterfeit gambling chips.
There can be no tolerance at all for the world of handling and employing nuclear weapon systems. The readiness has to be at the very highest levels. You have to select only the very, very best.
These are just the latest in a recent rash of firings in the military's top ranks. Last month, 2 Marine generals were removed for failing to protect their troops from a Taliban attack in Afghanistan that killed 2 Marines. The string of firings of top-level officials comes as the military's leadership is trying to send a message through the ranks about zero tolerance of bad behavior.
The overall notion of accountability remains in place. And that's the key message you have to send to your forces all the time, which is we're gonna evaluate what you do, we're watching what you do, we need you to do your job.
The military has been here before. Last fall, then Defense Secretary Leon Panetta ordered Joint Chiefs Chairman Martin Dempsey to review ethics standards for senior officers after several incidents of reported improper behavior among the top brass.
Now's the time for us to recommit ourselves to our profession. Now's the time for character to be valued as much, if not more, than competence. Now's the time for moral courage at every level. There can be no bystanders.
In the case of the nuclear commander fired on Friday, officials tell CNN that his behavior did not impact highly sensitive nuclear weapons operations.